Hey guys, welcome back to Robin Collects. We've got a bit of a different opening for you. But first of all, it's me, Robin.
And me, Neil, back again to punish you all with my delectable monotone.
And the difference being this time is we're going to open some Hidden Fates right at the very end. We've just got one tin that I found on discount because it is super smashed. But hopefully the cards are fine. I've opened it, as you can see already, just to make sure that I'm not going to open it now and realise that the cards have like a missing giant dent in the corner.
Yeah,
cards
you don't
look,
want that.
Cards look fine. Can't say the same for most of the cards that we're about to look at. Because basically what happened is I went on eBay and they brought way too many base set, jungle, fossil.
You say too many, but can you really ever have too many?
Well, considering there's a couple.
I mean, don't turn the camera that way, or else you might get a slight idea of what too many is.
That is too many.
But in theory, more is always more.
Yes, more is always better. If someone wants to buy like 4,000 commons and uncommons from various sets, hit me up. I have probably that a couple of times over. Anyway, so we're going to do it a bit differently. Obviously, I know what's in here because I brought it all. Obviously, not the Hidden Fates. But Neil doesn't.
No, I do not.
So it'll be a nice surprise for Neil. I have had a quick look at the cards. Some of them aren't in the best conditions. But some of them look really nice. And I think the easiest way is just to get into it and start having a look. Alright guys, so we've got, I'm going to call them packs, they're not really packs, there's various cards in each of them. The reason they've come like this is because one of the packages I received, this is how they arrived. They arrived.
Fluffy kitty cards.
And depending on the order of the videos that come out, some of you may or may not have met my dad's cat, Holly. She makes an appearance in one of the videos because she came bursting in demanding to be let out while I was filming. I am big into cats, so I just had to keep this in. Some of the cards came in various packaging, some did not come in great packaging, but anyway, let's get into it. We will start with the nice fluffy ginger cat with the butterfly there.
That butterfly's about to become dinner as well.
So we have got, first of all, this one, the Hollow Pidgeot from Jungle.
It's an aerodynamic Pidgeot.
Yes, and these are probably about the best, starting off the best, because I also have on the back a Hollow Electrode Jungle.
Electrode's just very hard to make exciting. It's
Yes.
You can't really make an
upside down
dynamic
Pokeball.
Yeah, it's like, what can you really do with Electrode and artwork?
I mean, you could have it exploding, which is you kind of have got that with the Hollow, I guess.
Yeah, you get that sort of effect. You can see like the lines around it. It's priming to explode. But there's only so many action poses you can do with an Electrode.
Well, there isn't, yeah.
Or like, I mean, most of it's probably got to come down to trying to find like an exciting background to put the Electrode in.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, I really like the shiny Voltorb from Hidden Fates, the literal shiny one.
Oh, the blue one.
Yes, I think that one looks very nice, mostly because of the blue. So just those for the collector people. The back, bit of scuffs there, but these two, I got them really cheap off eBay, and they're really good quality. I'm probably definitely going to send these off to get graded, because I think they will come back very high. Because that sticker is on the sleeve itself, not the actual card. And again, looking at the back, bit of white in there, but overall, very good. So what we have here now, we have a pack inside a pack, yes. Hollow Aerodactyl. If I remember correctly, I brought this as a set of 5 from someone who was doing a house clearance. And he found them, didn't know the value of anything, put them on eBay as a group of 5 cards, no reserve, and I think I got them I have 3 packs like this, and I think I got all of them for... The winning bid was about 15, and it came to just under 20, including the postage. So really, the quality on them as well is mostly pretty good. So I'm hoping I can get some nice, find some nice gems. Again, I've looked at them, but we're going to have a closer look now. So that's the Hollow Aerodactyl. The Hollow Poliwrath. Again, a very nice looking one. Poliwrath was one that I never actually got. Not even the non-hollow. Obviously, it's base set 2, which is a little disappointing. Not base set.
I'm not sure what their goal was with the background. It sort of looks like there's a whirlpool kind of thing going on, but that would mean that Poliwrath is on its back in a whirlpool.
Which, to be fair, I didn't really like Poliwrath.
Ooh, Loch Ness Monster.
Yes, the Hollow Lapras from Jungle. I have the non-hollow in my collection.
So the thing, I was surprised there wasn't... Like, I know we got the Gigantamax Lapras in Sword and Shield, but I'm surprised there wasn't a Galarian form Lapras, since it is based on the Loch Ness Monster. In Japanese, its name is Ness. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't sort of roll with that a bit more and lean into...
Actually, yeah, I didn't. You know what? I never knew that, but it does make perfect sense. Yeah.
I suppose they didn't lean more into... Like,
you never know. They might introduce it with one of the...
around it.
They might introduce it with one of the DLCs they've got planned.
Ooh.
The Victory Bell from Jungle. Now, like I said, look at these. They're not mint. They're definitely not mint. It's hard to see on camera, but if you can show it, there's a few scratches on the hollow. And if you... Let's just show you the last card. The backs look really good. A little bit of whiting around the edges, but really good looking cards.
I've always really liked Victory Bell. Ever since Gen 1, it's always been one of my favourite grass types. It just constantly stays up there.
There's the Hollow Ninetales. Again, really, really good quality. I always really liked Ninetales in the games. I don't know what it was. I just thought it was a really cool looking Pokemon. I know it's not exactly the best.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst. But
get some good moves on it, depending on TMs, TRs, breeding and stuff like that. You can give it like a couple of psychic type attacks. I think you can learn a couple of ghost type attacks like Hex.
I mean, kind of looking at the background, is that it kind of gives me like a kind of a spooky vibe. Like, I can't tell. Maybe it's just meant to be like blue fire. Yeah,
it kind of looks like some of the ways that the attack Will-O-Wisp is done, and obviously that's a fire type attack, but it's most commonly associated with ghost types, so you sort of get that mystical element to it.
Right. So one of the... I don't know if... You guys might have just seen it, but I might put that one to the back. Just because of how much I like it. This one's probably one of the more damaged ones. But, so there you go. You've got the Hollow Hitmonlee from Fossil there. Again, so this is a different pack. This was another probably £15. I know one of them cost me a little bit more than the rest, just because of how that bidding war went. But I never had a Hitmon. I have the Hitmonchan, but I don't have the Hitmonlee. Again,
how bulky like the hollows were back then. Like the cards themselves feel slightly heavier.
Yeah.
And you got like this very, in comparison to some of them, very basic star pattern that's in like the hollow foil. But I don't know if it's just time that's made it so much nicer because it's now got that nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
But when you compare it to some of like particularly like the Galaxy hollow foil, which was a lot more ornate, then it does kind of make them look very plain.
I mean, say obviously this one's hard to see. But this one, so you can see it kind of there on there, the sparks. There's also Holly, so you got the Dark Golbat Rocket. I think this is the only rocket I got in the set. Very nice card.
I forgot that one was a hollow. I think Dark Weezing was a hollow as well, and that's like one of those ones where it's similar to that, where it's like you have to look at like one single corner of the card to see it.
I have
hollow.
I have a first edition Dark Weezing. Unfortunately, it is not hollow. So there you go. There's Nidoqueen. Unfortunately, this one is pretty damaged. So it'll be going in my... The majority of these are going in my collection. This one definitely be going in my collection.
I do like the ones like this where there's still some sort of image in the background.
Yeah.
And it's not just a solid block of colour that's
with
made.
a few sparkly bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as we were discussing earlier, this is from the day where you could have a set of like 60 or 70 cards, and that would also include an individually printed non-hollow version as well as the hollow, which, you know, is so different compared to what we have today.
And there we have the Fossil Magneton there. Again.
I remember that card. I remember I was on holiday, actually, when I first got that card, way back when I was a tiddler. I think it was in Skegness or Great Yarmouth. I got a pack and I pulled a Magneton Hollow in a B&B room.
So there you go. This is maybe the most valuable one I pulled. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but I've just seen it. Like, the hollow is like its arms moving, which is actually really cool. Obviously, it's
the old 3D.
Yeah, it's first edition. I know there's been a big. Recently, there's been There's been an insurgence of first edition Machamp because there was.
It was a deck. It was the very first deck, I believe, that came with the Hollow Machamp. It was.
And they were all first edition.
There were 2 decks that came out with the base set, Pikachu and Mewtwo decks, but this was like, sort of like the training kit, like the trainer's kits that we still kind of get today. It was the one that gave you like the rulebook, it gave you a placemat, it gave you all the instructions to play the game, and its Lodo was the first edition Machamp.
So I know but again, it's really good condition. There's some damaging down the side. Again, that's hard to pick up on the camera.
It's a slight thing at the top as well.
Yeah, there's some damaging on the back, but I'm hoping that maybe get like a 6 or a 7 grade for that, or I might just keep it and put it in my collection. I've never really been too bothered. With my own personal collection, I've never really been too bothered about condition. It's more about owning the card. As long as it's not overly damaged. I don't so much mind about the corners. I like, obviously, the artwork. That's kind of the important thing on the card for me. To be nice and crisp. So I have a few individual cards.
I mean, that's really what you want from a collection. You're wanting them to look at, unless you're collecting them specifically to then try and resell. But if you're collecting them just for yourself, then what you want is just something to enjoy and bask in.
So you have the Hollow Hitmonchan, not a great condition, unfortunately, but like I say, again, I needed it for my collection. Not a particularly brilliant hollow, it's just kind of a bit sparkly. Again, the back's pretty bad on this one.
It's another one of those where it's very much just stock illustration on just colour.
Yeah. And then we've got the Hollow Pinsir.
Now see, that's a nice one, because you get like, in the corner there you can see like all the grass flurry, it's a big action pose, you can see the Pinsir sort of leaping into battle there.
The back looks quite nice, not much damage there.
I've always preferred Pinsir to Scyther.
I've always preferred Scyther to Pinsir. So we've got...
Pinsir became a companion with Heracross instead, so Scyther got to just be its own thing.
Yeah. This is probably the latest card. We've got the Kingdra from Neo Destiny, I think.
Is it Destiny?
I think it was.
Isn't Neo Destiny the one with dark and light cards?
I don't know. This is what it was sold to me as on eBay. So
I don't know. See, the Neo sets, they just sort of... I think it's the same principle with a lot of the really older sets, is that they started to blur together a bit. Also, the Neo sets, I don't know if the camera picked it up very well, but it was the start of... It was when the new holofoil pattern came in, the arguably best holofoil pattern, where you can see all of the individual little sparkles, There's like a big...
I mean, no, the camera's not picking up that very well.
.1. It's just the... Aesthetically, it's just the nicest... The Galaxy holofoil is just the nicest looking holofoil pattern that we've ever had. In my opinion, of course.
Alright, and the last little pack of 5. I have the Vileplume from Jungle, again hollow. You can see it sparkling there. Very nice. I have the normal rare already, but I don't have the hollow. So that'll be going in my collection. Again, a little damage there, a little dirty. Kind of hard to see on camera.
Venomoth was a hollow.
Yeah, you can see damage there at the bottom. But again, this will be going in my collection, so I'm not too bothered.
See, these days you don't really think of Venomoth as a card that would get a hollow.
No. A Kabutops? Again, Kabutops, really? It's not... I always picked Omnistar.
Me too.
Yeah, I always thought it was a better looking, more interesting Pokemon, but still, it's a nice looking card. I do actually like this card. Again, I get what you mean, the background's kind of just orange swirliness.
It's just a plain colour background with a stock illustration put on it, but it was a very different time. You know, looking at something that was a good 20 years ago. Oh god, it's more than 20 years ago now. How many years ago? How many years ago were these cards initially printed? 1999. So 21 years ago.
There's another Lapras. I got 2 in the set, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter. And obviously the last one again. I've got 2 Ninetales, so I will definitely be sending the a Ninetales and a Lapras off. I have another Lapras coming as well, just because it was going for so cheap. And I was like, I hadn't won that one at the time, so I put a bid on that one to make sure. Yeah. Well, guys, it's a little bit of a different video. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of these older cards, some of the nostalgia for them. Kind of learning a bit about mine and Neil's nostalgia for them. And how Neil likes Galaxy Foil a lot.
I've just noticed that Lapras has, like, really sharp teeth. That artwork.
Yeah, it does. Like, I don't... yeah, you're not going to be able to see that on the camera. I don't think it's going to work. Maybe. You can kind of see it a little bit.
I've never really thought of Lapras as having sharp teeth.
Well, I'm pretty sure when Ash had it in the anime, it didn't have teeth. It just had mouth. But then again, other than, like, Pokemon that knew bite, do you really think any of the ones in the anime had teeth?
Ugh.
I think Pikachu doesn't. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, because the art style's changed a few times over the years, so things like that have been slightly updated.
Alright guys, so just to end the video, just so you guys get a few code cards, we're going to have Neil open up the Hidden Fates, and hopefully we can pull the Charizard, but really, anything from the Shiny Vault would be nice.
Okay, so it took a little bit of effort to get through the tin. As you can see, it's been through the trenches a little bit.
Surprisingly, I don't think I will be keeping this tin.
No, you can actually, even like basically on a head-on view, you can see where, you know, it took a L for its fellow soldiers. But the packs all seem to be fine.
Yeah, I had a quick look. None of them seem particularly too damaged. Question is, what do you think? We have one of, obviously, all 4 of the artworks. What do you think we're going to get? Which one do you think is going to give us the best pull?
Oh, see, I've put the Charizard on the bottom. Are you wanting the code cards to be
Yeah, you can show the code cards.
revealed? So I'm going to continue. Oh, God. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, just show the code cards.
Right. Is there a different card trick with Hidden Fates, or is it the
No, I believe 4? It's the 4. Well, maybe it isn't then.
Okay, well, the 4-card trick...
No, I'm pretty sure it is the 4 card, because you get the energy at the front, yeah.
Given
that
us
is right.
the lightning energy. We have the Metapod.
The Pokemon
Nurse Joy.
Yeah.
Basically. I don't know why they don't just call her Nurse Joy, but... I don't know, that's not...
But I don't think in any of the games she's actually ever named, but she is, if you look on, like, all the wikis and stuff, she is Nurse Joy, but she's never... like, named in any of the games.
A couple of them are named, because you can encounter a couple of them, like, in, like, the Battle Chateau, or in contests. So obviously, I suppose they have to just sort of stick to a generic name. After Scyther is Magikarp, and Slowpoke, Clefairy, Offing.
I do quite like to say that's nice artwork for Voltorb.
I think the Pokemon like this that are by design less exciting, it gives more challenge to the illustrators, and
yeah,
some illustrators are very good. Some of the artwork's astounding, but and then some of them are a little bit of a cop out. But what can you do when you've got literally hundreds and hundreds of cards? Okay, so the reverse holo is Koga's Trap, and the rare is Butterfree.
So not a great start.
Not a great start, but that's why I picked that pack first. It's all part of the grand design, you see.
That was the new pack.
It was.
Neil's struggling to get into packs. It's nice to know nothing's changed since last time.
How do I do this? Like, what if... I don't know. Hard mode activated. It's still got a piece of packet on it.
Extra hard. Distractions.
Yep. So, Geodude. Oh, I didn't do the card trick.
Yeah, just...
Actually, you know what? We're not going to do the card trick with this one. No. We are breaking conventions.
Breaking conventions, aren't we?
Slowpoke.
It's a great way to cover up his ass.
Clefairy. Jigglypuff. Caterpie.
Ooh, I don't think I've got that
the
one.
The Shiny
yet.
Vault Oranguru.
It's a nice one. Always nice to pull.
See there, looking very chill with a little fan. See, that's what happens when you defy conventions. Sometimes it pays off.
And just the
Electrode, Fairy Energy, Brock's Pewter City Gym, Metapod, and Giovanni's Exile. Feel like I'm missing something.
No, you got the rare. The rare was the Electrode.
Ah, Electrode's a rare.
Yeah, the Electrode's rare, and that's it.
That's what confused me. I was like, it's an Electrode.
Yeah, it's the rare, and that's it. I don't think the overall...
I forget that Electrode's just a weird thing to choose to be a rare.
Yeah, like the actual... I feel like the actual rares and in the base set Hidden Fates were a bit of a letdown. Really. Because obviously I feel like the majority of the effort went into the Shiny Vault.
The rest, most of it just facilitates the Shiny Vault.
They might as well have just...
Easy mode surprise!
They might as well have just released the Shiny Vault as the set.
It'd be too easy for people to get them. They've got to drive up the value.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to bulk it out, I guess.
Graveler. Farfetch'd. Cerulean City Gym. Pikachu. Jigglypuff. Ekans. Coughing. Cubone.
Oh.
Reverse Hollow Grass Energy. It's always nice to pull a Hollow Energy.
Yeah.
And Lapras is the rare.
Does it have teeth though?
If it had teeth, it would pop the football.
Guess it's lost teeth in 20 years.
I mean, that can happen to people after 20 years. It's not unheard of. Yeah. So we start with the last pack.
The Charizard pack.
The Charizard pack.
Hopefully in both meanings.
Magmar. Charmeleon. Graveler. Cubone. Geodude.
Most round heavy pack.
Eevee. Jigglypuff. Coughing. Brock's Grit. Reverse Hollow. And to cap us off,
well,
it was a Charizard.
It was a Charizard. Not the one that everyone wants from the set.
Not the one that everyone wants from the set, but It's
Charizard's Charizard.
still a Charizard. So the prediction proved accurate. The Charizard pack was saved for last because it did contain a Charizard.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't own that Charizard as well, so again, that's always a bonus.
It's always a bonus. It's not the stupidly valuable Charizard that's in the multiple hundreds right now, but sometimes it's just nice to pull a nice shiny GX card. And of course we did get something from the shiny vault, which is just automatically makes it a success.
Yeah.
Because the shiny vault in general is just so hard to get anything in. It's random whether you'll get any at all, and then it's random which one of them you'll get, so
Alright guys,
count your blessings.
That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed kind of the little bit different thing we did. Let me know if you enjoyed it, didn't enjoy more stuff like this. I've got a few more planned like this coming up, but we'll see. Also, let me know if you enjoy Neil or not. You know, I don't think he's going anywhere, but...
No, I'm very hard to get rid of.
Yeah. Alright guys, until next time, I've been Robin.
And I've been Neil.
Good luck hunting.